Determine the life you want to live and create a plan to live that life. I was listening to a story and it talked about how, really we get the cart before the horse. And I'm going to share this story and I'm going to make it a little itty bitty fishing town. And he sees this guy out fishing and this guy catches some fish and he's got a small amount of fish and he brings them in and he strikes up a conversation with this business person. This business person's like, why didn't you catch more fish? And he goes, I got enough fish. He goes, I got enough fish to sell it, some to eat for my family. We're good. And he goes, well, what are you going to do with the rest of your day? And he's like, well, I'm going to go home. I'm going to play with my kids. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to, spend some time with my wife. We'll go out to dinner. We'll go into town. We'll have some wine. I'll play a guitar. And it's just a good life. And he goes, well, you could catch more fish. And he goes, yeah. He goes, well, why wouldn't you catch more fish so you could make more money? Well, then you could buy more boats and you could create this empire of fishing. And then you could, sell the business and then you could have all this money, you retire and live wherever you want. And the man is thinking, it's like, why would I want to do that? How long would that take? And he's like, well, it'd take about 15, 20 years. And, at the end of it, maybe you could sell all that, you have all that money, and then you could, fish when you want. You can hang out with your kids. You can take a nap whenever you want. You can, maybe go into town and drink some wine, have dinner, play the guitar. The businessman catches himself and it's like, oh, that's the life you're living. See, what I learned from that is so often we see someone else living a life and we feel like if we force ourselves to live that life, we'll become happy and we'll be able to live that life instead of saying, determine what's it going to cost to live that life. How do I get there? And that's not something I think that we often think about. And so that's my encouragement and challenge to you today is determine the life you want to live and then create a plan to live that life.